Commanders, welcome back to another episode of Alliance Briefing Fridays. This is where we break down the latest Marvel Strike Force news, highlight some amazing content from the community, and get you prepped for the week ahead. So let's jump in. Alright, so first off, I want to apologise for the lack of the Alliance Briefing Friday last week. Unfortunately, a little geek got taken to hospital, and so obviously family came first. Thank you everyone who reached out and who knew about the situation, everyone who reached out, and even the people who asked in the YouTube comments, if it was coming back this week. Thank you ever so much, guys. It means a heck of a lot. Let's talk about what's been going on in MSF this week, and whether you are hyped or frustrated, there has been plenty going on, so let's break it all down. So first up, there was a very controversial issue that happened this week with the offer for what should have been the Path to Peggy Carter orbs, but someone at Scopely decided instead of putting the Path to orbs, they would put the 675 Agent 13 core orbs in on the offer. And so people got some substantial unlocks of Peggy Carter for very, very cheap. I don't blame you guys for taking advantage of it. I personally didn't, because that would ruin my free-to-playness. But they have come up with some compensation, basically. They are going to be sending Ultra Cores and Power Cores, reflecting a percentage discount on the purchases made to anyone who purchased Peggy Carter offers before the orb offer went live. They have promised to pay players who purchased a 7 Yellow Star 2,000 Ultra Cores and 2,000 Power Cores. So that is a decent chunk. 2,000 Ultra Cores to buy is about £200 in the UK. So that's pretty good. They've also returned the Agent 13 offer with a max limit of 5. But whether that's still in the store or no, at the moment, I am not 100% sure. And we're going to say the first new member of the Starjammers team, Lalandra, they had the event details out for her this week. It is the first of its kind event. It is going to include weekend Cosmic Crucible events where you're going to gain progress by playing in Cosmic Crucible. And what we're after are these Macran crystal fragments. They're going to help us unlock Lalandra. There is going to be the daily raids as well. And then starting in early March, which will probably be when Havoc or Howard the Duck are released, we're going to have the Starjammer Showcase event. Now, I'm going to leave a link to this blog in the description down below because I don't want to go over it too much. But it looks like we are going to be able to get Lalandra to 7 Yellow Stars in 10 weeks, free to play as long as you are an engaged player. And we also got a blog this week regarding the return of Battleworld. This had been data mined because there was an event that was data mined that was requiring battles in Battleworld. But really nicely, they have done a blog on this. Again, I'm going to let you guys read this in the description down below. But the TLDR for this is Spec Ops are gone. Battleworld is lasting 4 days. There are 3 standard zones and 1 null boss battle. And each zone is going to have 3 missions. 1 elite mission, which requires Astral. Doesn't require a secondary team. It's Astral. 1 Herald mission and 1 standard mission. And speaking of Battleworld returning, they did a really nice strike spot video with Pathfinder, community manager Pathfinder, that is. So go and check this out. I'm going to put a link to that in the description down below as well. And a lot of the content this week has been based around the Starjammer team, as they were put into the game before they should have been, I believe. So the envoys were rushing to get this content out. So the kits and stats, this is Desir's video, but you can go and see your favorite content or your favorite envoy content creator for this gear here. Again, Boylon was right, but we know he pretty much always is. And the other thing that has dominated the content creator content this week is getting ready for season 13 of Cosmic Crucible, which has already kicked off at time of recording. So hopefully you remembered to change your Cosmic Crucible defense. If you haven't, or if you want some advice for the following week, I recommend watching Updog's video here. This was very, very insightful, and it wouldn't be a Alliance Briefing Friday content creator spotlight without a Gideon video coming in here. This is him going over his month 2 and going into the Doom raids on his new player account. If you are a new player, Gideon makes some amazing content. Go and check his channel out. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description down below. And not to be outdone on the new player content, Updog also comes to us with a 2025 new player guide. This is going over days 5 to 10 of an account that he personally knows the player for. So this is quite good if you are looking to get into Marvel Strike Force and you are in the very, very early days. And so that's a wrap on the roundup of this week's content from YouTube. What should I call this section? Why don't you guys leave your suggestions in the comment down below? I know Run7 used to call it the recap. I don't really want to be stealing that from him, but what do you guys think I should call it down below? And also, if you've got any content creators who you watch and think are amazing, please leave their links and that down below so I can check out some of their videos and maybe you'll see theirs on this recap. All right, so let's take a brief look at this week's blog, Love, Life and Liberty. Here is the battle plan for February the 15th through February the 21st. So we have February the 17th, Hold the Line is down as the event there with a strike pass featuring Jean Grey. Tuesday the 18th of February, we have Battleworld returning with Life and Liberty and the Heavy Shoes to Fill milestones. We then have Friday the 21st, we've got the Old Man Logan trials returning. Are you ready for that? If not, I'm going to leave a link to my infographic that you can find on the Jetson Squad with all the teams that you'll need for the Old Man Logan trials. The Alliance War rewards update. We're going to be able to get even more Falcon, Joaquin, shards and other rewards with this update coming to Alliance War. Yeah, looks pretty cool. That's going to replace his orbs are going to replace the Path to Hercules rewards orbs in the Alliance War, and that's going to start on February the 17th. So a really short blog, really. This week's Friday Free claim 25,000 in Love and War milestone points and 20,000 Cupid's arrows. And then we're going to go into the week 3 of the World War Olympus events. All right, so what does week 3 of the World War Olympus events look like? So we have Life and Liberty. This is going to start on the 18th of February 2025 at 1 PM PST or 9 PM GMT. And that is a 6-day event, so it's going to finish on the 24th of February. It has the associated web milestone that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks, Heavy Shoes to Fill. So that is going to take place and start on the same day, February the 18th, which is Tuesday, and finish on the 24th. So we also have the Alliance event, Hold the Line. This is going to start on the 17th of February, which is Monday at 1 PM PST or 9 PM GMT. It is a 5-day event this time around because we've only got the 2 wars throughout the week. So that is going to finish us on the 22nd of February, which is Saturday. And then Unbreakable, which is the next Quick Rumble. So that'll be next Friday's Quick Rumble. It's going to start on Friday the 21st of February. We'll finish on Sunday the 23rd of February. And next week, you are going to earn extra points for blitzing with Heroes for Hire. An older team, but a golden team. All right, so a quick look at Heavy Shoes to Fill. Your total milestone points for this event is going to be 20,000 points. So they haven't changed that at all. It is a 6-day event. you're going to have to spend Liberty energy at 10 points per energy. There are 30,000 life and liberty milestone points available for this, and 30,000 Medal of Honors, which is going to go to the main month-long event. And your to-do list for this event this week, this is the web milestone, is to do 3 50 core refreshes over the 6 days, as well as spend your incoming Liberty campaign energy, which you get over time. And so all those points go into life and liberty. And in Life and Liberty, we are going to be doing the following: clearing waves in Battleworld, battling in war with our mighty Avengers. There are extra points available if you have Hercules at 5, 6, and 7 yellow stars. Those are mostly spender milestones. However, some of you might well have him at least 5-star by now. There is also Open 1 Infinite Liberty Orb. This is definitely a spender milestone, as well as Open 1 Phoenix Ascendant Orb, which is the next Phoenix Awakened Orb. Again, that is a spender milestone, so not available free to play. Our known free to play total is going to be 90,000 points, and this is worrying me. Your to-do list to get these 90,000 points is to use 4 mighty Avengers on offense in war per war. It is battle in war with mighty Avengers. There is no war defense mentioned in the scoring for this. So I would definitely have your mighty Avengers on offense if you haven't already got them on offense, and you are going to need to battle with them. You're going to want to clear 14 waves in Battleworld. Now, you're going to have 3 days to do this, so that should be pretty doable. And you're going to want to go to the web store, which I'm going to leave a link to in the description down below, to go and collect your daily free claim. Now, why is that 90,000 points a little worrying? Well, as you can see here from the table, the event item Captain America's shield is available at milestone 14. So we are going to need another 7,000 points from the daily free claims, or the Friday free claim, or whatever happens. But it is going to be a very, very tight one. Also, talking about tight is the Peggy Carter shards. So there is a grand total of 90 Peggy Carter shards available in this milestone. Free to play, you are going to get at most 30 Peggy Carter shards from this event. They seem to be paring back the number of shards that we're able to get from characters. And I really do hope that this is not the considered Peggy Carter free-to-play event within the first 30 days of them coming out, for maybe an event that might be upcoming, maybe a pocket dimension that has been rumbled about. Anyway, that goes for the events for this week. But don't forget, Monday I will do the full event video breaking down the Alliance event, the main web milestone, and the main event Life and Liberty. So come back to the channel on Monday and see that. So that wraps up this week's Alliance briefing. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. I'll see you in the next video, Commanders. And as always, stay positive.